today I'm going to show you the American bustle.
If you have, a nice butt, I would recommend this bustle.
It looks effortless and elegant. One bride pretty much canceled her wedding because the alterations were that bad.
It was the worst bustle I've ever seen in my freaking life. My jaw was on the floor. Welcome back, everybody, to Bustle episode number 2. This is a mermaid trumpet style dress, full detail, rum color, illusion back, functional buttons to the zipper, and then it zips up.
Okay, sales girl.
Period. It's something that's just you, I guess.
You guys want to buy this?
Yeah.
Go to Couturier by City Maha in Scottsdale, Arizona. It'll be right there for you to buy.
So will Ken be there to bustle it for you. Anyways.
Yep, today I'm going to show you the American bustle or the over bustle, however you want to call it. Yeah, it's just generally we're taking the train and we're lifting up. Now, again, with the over bustle, and it all depends on, again, this silhouette of the dress. Now, when I look at a bride and it's time to assess the bustle and where I want it to lay, obviously you don't want it too close to the bottom right here because it looks like, she's kind of pooping out fabric.
Yes.
We don't want that. So, but when I look at the silhouette, I see a seam line. It's not there, but it kind of adds a detail right here. So in my eyes, that's a good spot to do an over bustle. So yeah, I'm going to get started.
Yes. And I also call this one, it's when he said you don't want it too far up to your butt because it looks like you're pooping out fabric. It does do that. I call this one it's like a tushy tuck bustle. So basically when it's fitted, they go from the top down and your thighs and your hips will be fitted at that point. So it kind of accentuates the butt a little bit more, which is a very, very nice look. If you have, a nice butt, I would recommend this bustle for sure. But it's good to watch how a tailor does it because you don't essentially know exactly what to expect when you're in alterations. You basically just stand there in your dress and they kind of move around you. They're pinning you, everything's done. And then you take it off and
Stand still.
Yeah, yes, or you will be poked. I've poked a lot of people before.
Fun story. So quick, I was fitting this girl years ago and I was pinning her sides and the pin went right through her, but she did not feel it. And I didn't realize that it went through her skin because when it was time to get her out, she couldn't get out of it. And she's fully tatted. So I think that's why she didn't feel anything because this girl loved needles, obviously. Yeah. But I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. But she was nonchalant and be like, whatever. I'm like, all right. My bad. But I've never done it since then. Just saying.
Yeah. I've pinned quite a few people before. They're like, ow, oh. But mostly they're guys and they're big old babies. Yeah.
Men are pussies.
Yeah. Period. Beauty is pain.
Yep.
And they don't know what that saying is. So essentially it goes right on that seam. Even if you don't have one, ideally the lace kind of makes a shape to go along with the shape of the dress. Ta-da!
Now, key point. Just because I pin this doesn't mean this is done. I just want to be very specific over here. This is a big no-no. We don't want this. So when the bustle is done, sorry if my back is turned to you. I'm like, when the bustle is actually we usually do loops and clear buttons so you don't see it.
Yes.
But when you pin it up, it's going to look like this. But you got to fold in the pleats.
Yes.
As I'm about to do right now.
Yes. And this is where we said it gets invisible because those clear buttons and the loops go to a specific part of the dress, especially when you're doing an over bustle, because you don't want them to be shown in the train when the train is down. So that is when you would get a good video of where the bustles and the claps go, because otherwise you're going to get lost and you're going to have half of it hanging down and some of it up, and or you're going to be there for 20 freaking minutes trying to do it, trying to find them.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Mm-hmm.
When it's time to do the bustle, allow yourself at least a good solid 15 minutes to do it.
Yes.
Obviously, and don't be intimidated, because I see a lot of girls get intimidated by me when I'm showing them the bustle.
Yes.
And they're like, but you did it so fast. I'm like, I do this every day.
Yes.
What do you mean? Like,
Yes.
Of course I can do this in seconds.
Right.
But like, don't be afraid of it. It's not going to bite. It's just going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I always, I love doing ballroom bustles sometimes, because I had a bride recently. Before she picked up, we were teaching her 2 friends how to do the bustle. And the train was really long. So it goes all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, listen, this is going to be a real great bonding experience for you all, because you're going to see her ass and really go up.
You're going to go underneath the dress. Yeah.
And they were like, and I think the girl was like, he can see my butt. I'm like, I've seen butts so many times. Like, I'm the Tina Belcher of butts. Like, no. I do not care. I'm like, I don't care. I'm just trying to get it up for you. But It's like, guys, this is a bonding experience. You guys are going to be more friends than ever.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Literally.
But yeah, so this is the American bustle. You always fold in the pleats, and the middle one always comes out like that, because that's when you see the full detail of the bottom of the train.
Yes.
And what brides love about this is because they feel like they see the train even more when it's up like this, because they're like, I see so much more detail now. And I'm like, yeah, because it's pretty much like not an eye level, but it's up there now.
Yes.
You can see it. And this is a really great, especially if this dress was obviously fitted correctly to the mannequin, when it's very fitted and like the butt kind of cascades down. It's like, it looks effortless and elegant, and it's fun. And it's another option just to party and enjoy yourself and all that good stuff.
Yeah. I love this one.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's easy. Again, so there was this layer. There's like 3 layers of this. There's the outer layer, the inner layer, which is like a chantilly lace, and another tulle layer. And then the lining, which is the satin. I separated the lining because that part is smaller. So if a seamstress like puts everything together, that's not always good. It can look too bulky, or it's pulling in a wrong way.
Yes.
Because it can pull the front back, and like the hem is like all kinds of weird.
Yep.
So get the right tailor to bustle your dress.
Yes. AKA Ken. Only.
But yeah, that is the American bustle. This is, in my opinion, the most easiest bustle for people to learn. You cannot go wrong. It's very simple. It can get a little awkward, again, with the clear buttons, but the way I do it is the points are always together. So you're always going to find the buttons are going to be next to each other, so it's going to be easy. And it's always an odd number with me, because I always do the middle and then even points on each side. So this is 5 points total. So I got the middle and then 2 on this side, 2 on this side. Easy.
Yep.
You always, with the American, you always start with the middle and you work your way out. If you do a ballroom or a French bustle, I like to recommend you start from the side of the dress, work your way up and work your way down. And it's just easier that way, because to me, like the middle, it gets so chaotic and it's so heavy and you kind of burn out fast. So that's why I always recommend the side.
Yeah.
But also, if you have like more parties doing it, like one person on one side, the other person on the other side, knock it out quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is generally the American bustle. I had a bride named Tiffany. Shout out to you, girl. So I was, casually minding my own business, doing what I needed to do just to be productive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my own little bubble and on my world, in my world, whatever it's called. Um, and then a hurricane named Olivia runs the fuck up and comes at me, and she's like, I've got a fucking bride. I gotta save her. It's Kim Casas. It's Kim Casas. You gotta fucking help her. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is going on? Then she finally calmed down. And there was a bride named Tiffany. She had her wedding dress. She bought a Kim Casas wedding dress.
In New
Beautiful
York.
dress
Mm-hmm.
in New York. And she had it altered in New York.
Yes. At the same place she bought it.
At the same place she bought it. And she was I was very it was interesting.
It was the worst bustle I've ever seen in my freaking life. And for it to be on a dress like that, I blew my mind. Mind you, the hurricane, this times 10, I'm still mad about it.
Yeah. So, and not just the bustle, there were some things I saw in the alterations process that were like, this isn't good. It's going to fall apart. So I had to like fix it. And I didn't even charge her for that.
No.
I was just like, I didn't want like her to get mad or anything, but I was just like flabbergasted. So I meet Tiffany. She comes to me and she told me this is how it went down. And I 1,000% believe what Tiffany told me is true.
Yeah.
Because I've seen this stuff happen before in my own eyes. So she came in for a final appointment and the bustle was done. She did not like the bustle. And she asked the seamstress, I don't know if she was the head seamstress or just the seamstress, is there any way we can change this bustle? And the woman literally goes, no. This is the only option. This is the only bustle that works with this dress. Meaning she didn't want to do another bustle.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want to sew. She didn't want to alter it. She didn't want to do anything like that. Hence why she's now talking to you and you got to save her.
No, and we've talked about designers before. Kim Casas is my favorite designer. The fact that these alterations, people are botching these dresses blows my mind. They are not cheap. No, we don't know how much these dresses are, but they're not anything under 10K. I know that for sure.
God, yeah. And okay, so here is a quick picture.
That's the before?
That's the before. This is what it was done in New York. And
you can see
I'm
the
gonna
buttons.
zoom in. Yeah, let me zoom in. This is how it's buttoned up. Boom, boom. So that is the before. That's the option that she gets. Now, the thing is with brides, I show them the options of what they want. And some brides are great, usually take my suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Some brides don't want that. They want the easiest, which is this one.
Yes.
Which is fine. If I did this over bustle on this dress, if you saw it, there's pleats. The buttons would have been under the pleats. You would have never seen those buttons in general.
Yes.
And not gonna lie, there was too many buttons. It literally went almost to the front of her dress, the buttons. Like, and again, let's zoom in on the length of the bottom. It's dragging. That's not what a bustle is supposed to be. It's supposed to be kissing the floor because they're guarantee especially if there's alcohol in the wedding, the reception, someone's going to step on that and it's going to rip.
Yep.
It's just going to be a disaster. Yep. So that is the before. And here is the after.
See how much cleaner that is?
It's clean. It's beautiful. It's just like, it's away from, and the way it's like cut, like the over bustle, it's just like, again, it's like it's at her butt. So she's pooping out fabric. She's not pooping out fabric anymore.
No.
She's regulated. She's not irregular anymore.
And it's seamless. It's
clean.
perfect.
It kisses the floor. It's just like, and it's like, it's so pleated, so it has a nice wave. It just
They're
looks
micro
like,
pleats.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It adds an elevated shine to it.
Which that dress needed. It clearly needed.
Yeah. It's just, and the thing is, I had to do a little bit in the front because when they hemmed it, they didn't hem it. They just like hemmed a little bit of it. So it's like, I'm like, well, I'm not going to hem this, but again, it's fine. You're never going to see I did snap. So like, you're never going to see this.
Yeah.
Like you can't see it. It blends in and there's snaps on there, but you would never know.
Right.
And that's the beauty. But yeah, it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. I was like, what the fuck is this?
No.
And then I would like to show a little demonstration. I did this like real quick. Olivia, if you could hold this like this. So this, I'm pulling. There's nothing. This loop won't go down. That was the loops that she had. Mm-hmm. So if the train's down, this little tickle, 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 that wouldn't gone down. My loop, if I did the American bustle, here is there. It's sticking out. Oh, that's gross. No problem. Beam. It's gone. It blends in. It's beautiful. You can't see it.
No, and that goes to show, like, even when you have in-house alterations or somebody that does, or touches and feels these dresses all day long, does not mean that they're the right tailor for you.
Yeah.
They don't do everything. A lot of these tailors take the easy way out because they don't want to work and all this stuff.
Yeah, and she showed me a photo of her, and it was an older woman. So it's like she's probably like over it.
Yep, at the end of her career, over it, has been there, done that. And unfortunately, that is how it goes. Unless you're the Sadies of the world that want to keep going and want the best outcome.
Yeah.
But these alterations have to be taken seriously and not lightly.
Yeah.
Because this is your dress. If she walked down the aisle in that, great, and then she bustled it, she would be looking at the pictures from the back of her dress for the rest of her life.
Oh, yeah. Especially in the photos, she was seeing those loops stick
My
out.
jaw was on the floor when she showed me. And the fact, because I fitted her fiance for his suit. And so it was a couple fittings, a couple appointments. And so I saw her often enough. And we were talking, the first initial appointment, she told me she has the Kim Casas dress, and she showed me a picture. And then, she had her alterations later on. And then I don't remember if they shipped her the dress or not, or if she was there, if she like went.
Yeah,
I can't remember what she had said. But the next appointment that she was there with me, that is why I literally ran to Ken. I ran to him and I said, you need to help this girl. She needs help.
Yeah.
That dress is too beautiful for it to look like that. Too expensive, mind you. And
it was like a tight deadline because her wedding was literally
right around the corner.
3 days. And at first I'm like, I'm already so busy with other brides. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, but Olivia was just like, it fits great. It's just the bustle.
It's just the bustle.
Okay, that I can handle.
Yeah.
But it was funny because when she came in, I'm looking at other things.
I know.
And I'm like, it's not just the bustle. I got to fix this. I got to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't like terrible, but I'm like, it's just, you can tell when a tailor or seamstress is just kind of done.
Yes.
Or is just having an off day because they are not cleaning up their work. They're not finishing up the way it needs to. Mm-mm. It was just like, yeah. And I showed you like, this is, I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm like, I can do all this and like, it will be fine. Like, thank God everything is on the inside. So it's like, you can't see on the outside.
Yes.
But yeah, I was just like, The only thing that was like ratchet that had to be hidden was that bustle. I was like, what the hell is this? There are so many buttons on this. I was like, oh, this is the ugliest thing I've ever
Mm-hmm.
seen in my life.
Yes.
And even the middle point, like I do a point where it folds out like that. It's just like it's two loops and it's just stretching.
Yep.
So it looks, I don't know. It's just like, it's attention to detail. That's what
Yes.
we need, attention to detail.
Yes.
And honestly, I can do something and maybe the bride may not like it. And I'll be like, that's fine. I hear you. Let's fix it.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
going to like go like this
Yeah.
and be like, no, no. Like, I know what I'm doing. You don't. That's what she said to her. And I'm like, I 1000% believe you.
I
Because
believe
I've
her too.
seen this. I've seen people are like, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for years. Just because you've been doing this for years doesn't mean you know a lot. You know
Yeah.
so much. But sometimes, even with tailors, we have off days.
Yes.
It's not intentional.
No.
But there's always ways to fix it.
It's not really reflected into your work though.
Yeah.
You know, for you, but it goes to show like how many tailors are doing this to brides and brides just don't realize that it is bad. They
Oh,
just
yeah.
think that's what it's supposed to look like.
Oh my God. I think I don't remember if I already talked about this. I remember like one bride like pretty much canceled her wedding because the alterations were that bad. And the groom did everything he could, calling every other tailor that he could find in the area to fix this because he's like,
Yeah.
I can't cancel this. Like,
Yeah.
and like, shout out to him. He was like trying to be like, let's fix this because she
Husband of the
was literally
year.
stopping. And she told me that, yeah, she waited until 2 a.m. to get her dress because the dress wasn't done.
What?
And
Because they didn't even start.
and the lady had it for like 5 months.
Yep.
I
Because
was
she
like,
didn't start and it was just hanging there.
I was like, really? And like, I'm just seeing everything wrong. Like the bra cups, one was okay, one was like slanted like this.
Mm-hmm.
She made an illusion top. She hot glued the lace onto the dress, onto the mesh, and she did like these hook and eye, silver hook and eyes, like in the back to clasp it up, and it was all pulling like nothing. And then she took it in, but she took every layer together and sewed it through. And one side lay flat, the other side there was like a point.
Yeah.
Literal point.
Because
I had to fix it. And I'm be like, ma'am, she cut this. And I showed her, I'm like, I can smooth this out, but she cut this. Like, I can't do anything else more with this. Like, it's just going to be more of a disaster. And you literally need it the next day.
Yeah.
I barely got 24 hours to finish this dress. And the bustle was like the longest train I've ever seen. She did 1 point. And it was a hook and eye. Oh, that's another thing. I used to see hook and eye bustles. Never, if they say a hook and eye, fucking take your dress and run, please.
And run.
Run. Never hook and eye for a bustle.
No.
Never. Absolutely not. Sorry. Don't mean to yell at you guys.
The only hook and eye you should ideally have is by the zipper.
Yeah. So
And the
I
only
literally
thing is reinforce that and you're good.
Yeah, I had to I did loops and had buttons in the back so it closed.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you do hook and eyes on in the back of it for more security, it stays up.
Sure.
So it was good.
Sure.
I had to fix the boobies.
Yeah.
And then oh yeah, and she was long sleeve, so there was nothing there, so I had to do loops and buttons for that. And she didn't like the lace, and it was cut. The lace was cut. It wasn't cut like for the pattern. It was just cut straight through. And I was trying to fix it, and I literally I went out and I saw her. I'm like, please come with me. I need to show you this. Because I'm not getting like blamed for this.
Yeah.
I don't think she would, but I'm just wanting to
No.
show her. I'm like, she hot glued all this. She's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, yeah, she hot glued it. Thank God I had some scraps of lace and I put it over it. So it has more of the edging and it looks more elevated and pretty.
Yeah.
And the bustle, like I had to do the whole bustle and everything. And I remember she came at 2 p.m. and she had to come in the next day at 8 a.m. to be in that dress to get married. and we don't even open till like 9.
Yeah.
So I had to come in extra early to finish everything. I'm like, I'm so fucking tired and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I had to fix the sides and all this. I'm like hoping. I'm hoping this fits. Oh, I had to hem it too. Because it was jagged. It was uneven. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I would be
Oh my God. This
raging.
is why I had a drinking problem. Like,
Yeah.
if you understand why I drink a lot, this is why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. The fashion sewing gods or whatever. It fit perfectly.
Yeah.
She put in, it was smooth. It was great. I showed her friend how to do the bustle. I'm like, I hope she remembers this.
Yeah, she was happy.
But she was so happy.
Oh,
and her
good.
husband gave me the longest 5-star review I've ever seen. And he went into detail because she never told me like the scenario. I didn't know about they waited till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
for the seamstress to be done. Like he went into detail of like the horror that they went through.
Who did it before you?
It was in Arizona.
Oh.
It was another state. But if
Damn.
it was, we know who would have done it.
Period.
Period.
We know that for sure.
But yeah, it was. Yeah, but again, shout out to Tiffany. I'm glad she enjoyed her. She loves her bustle now. She's happy.
She's beautiful.
Her groom thanked me. He's like, "Thank you." Like I really, I don't know what it looked like, but
yeah,
it's like obviously she's happy, so whatever. So I'm like, yeah, it was great. But yeah, this was probably the episode that I was really excited about because we definitely should do more. Like, I love having fun and like goofing off, but we should definitely do more educational purposes.
I agree.
Because this is something that would work great. Because a lot of girls, even though they know what a bustle is, they don't know the different variations or different styles or what works.
Yeah.
Don't trust if a tailor only gives you one option. Don't trust them because there's other options. If you do not like that bustle,
yes,
there's options.
Yes.
Don't trust Olivia because she's only giving you the French option.
No, trust me because the French option is amazing. But no, I will always recommend a French, but I do show the other ones. It's not like I don't show the other ones. I do show them.
I don't know. I don't at this time because you're only talking about French, so I'm thinking you only
to
show
you,
them. Yeah,
but
I think you do that to the clients too.
Yeah, I just recommend it. My recommendation is always the same. I love it.
I love it.
I love it. But yeah.
This was fun, guys. Thank you for viewing.
Yes.
Thank you for learning, I guess.
Yes.
I don't
And
know.
sticking here with us to see.
I know. We're so happy to be back and be full throttle on this.
I know.
Tell us which bustle you like.
Yes.
Let us know. And yeah, again, show us like if you got married already, show us your bustle.
Yeah.
Show
I'd
us
love
how
to
it
see
was.
it.
We would love. We want to see all the good.
If you had any alteration disasters, kind of like what we were just talking about, we would love to hear.
Oh. Yeah. So there was a girl, I think it was like either the Mocha Cups episode or yeah, it was the Mocha Cups episode. A bride left a comment saying, "Oh my God, I've gone through the same nightmare with my alterations lady." And I was like, and I replied like, "Oh, I would love to hear this." So she messaged me saying she got her dress altered. She went to the seamstress's house because some seamstresses work from home.
Yes.
They do it at home.
Yes.
Same here. Sometimes I do at home. If you don't like that option, I can either go to your home or I have another place, like a shop that like where I work at Sadie's, and I can do fittings there. Like I give you an option. But she went to her house to do all her alterations and it was like bad. Like the dress was altered terribly. And she had I think it was a 2-year-old baby with her too at the time. And she was just so unhappy with the alterations. It was so jacked up. But the lady pretty much held her hostage. She wouldn't let her leave the lady's house unless she paid for the alterations.
They were done?
They were done. It was just not good. It was not altered right. And she didn't want to pay. And I'm like, I don't blame you for not wanting to pay, especially if it's jacked up and it's not good.
Yeah.
But like, I've never heard like where a lady like held another person hostage in their home. I was like, holy crap. So yeah, please let us know.
Please.
What if you deal with this crazy stuff? And it doesn't have to just be alterations nightmare. We talk about all variations of weddings too.
Yes.
So yeah, we just want all the tea. Especially Olivia. She's nosy. She loves it.
I do.
It makes her feel alive. So
it does. Yes.
If you don't want to kill her, give her all the gossip.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys. We love you again.
We love you.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more.
I know. We'll see you next time on The Netherlands. Mwah.